morning, world. A while ago, I was working out, and when I'm working out, I'm my biggest cheerleader, my biggest motivator, and I talk to myself and say whatever I need to say to get the next set done. And there was a young woman there, and I noticed that she was looking at me a little funny. And eventually, when we started talking, she told me how she thought it was weird that I was talking to myself the whole time. And it got me thinking how there are so many negative things that we say to ourselves, and nobody bats an eye. But when I'm having a positive conversation with myself, it's weird. And that's what got me thinking about 5 negative self-talk things that people do that we need to stop doing. First is that I can't. You're implying that there is an actual reason. There is something that makes sense that keeps you from being able to do something. But more often than not, the reality of it is not so much that there's a actual limitation, there's an actual reason you can't. It's more that there's a lack of willingness or a lack of desire. It's okay to not want to. It's okay to not be willing to put in the effort, but you need to make sure that you're using your words appropriately and not telling yourself lies. If it is that you don't want to, that you don't feel like it, that you don't want to invest in it, it's okay to just say that. Don't use I can't to replace your lack of willingness. So instead of using I can't, if the will and the desire are there, the truth is more of an I can and I will. And of course, if the desire and the willingness are not there, you can always say, I don't want to. And there's nothing wrong with that. 2, I'm not enough. This one is so bad that people don't even dare say it to themselves, to their faces. Yeah, people don't dare say it out loud. It's one of those things that is often kept in the back of somebody's mind that they end up feeling negatively about, but they will never verbalize this thought because they know how bad it is, but they still say it to themselves. Generally, not feeling like you're not enough is saying that you're not meeting a certain criteria that you have imposed, criteria that you have set. And when you have set this criteria and you feel that you're not meeting them, it's up to you to determine, okay, what resources do I need in order to meet these rules or these qualifications that I have set. You are setting the qualifications, so it's up to you to find what resources you need in order to meet those qualifications that you are setting for yourself. So instead of feeling that you're not enough, instead of feeling negatively about it, just focus on, okay, what do I need to do to meet, my own qualification that I am imposing? 3, I don't deserve it. This one is just as bad. And when a person feels that they do not deserve something, it doesn't matter how hard the universe is working, how hard the world around them is working to help them get that one thing. If the person feels they don't deserve it, they will work against it, they will push back, they will do everything to sabotage the situation. But again, being deserving, feeling like you deserve something is more again of a set of qualifications that you have set. It's saying that, okay, I did not make the investment that I feel one should make in order to get this. Okay, if you know that you want, in order to get something, that you want there to be an investment made, it's up to you to take the steps to make that investment. Being deserving is simply a matter of, waking up and being present and being there and making that investment. So if you know that you think, people should make an investment to get certain things, get up and make that investment. 4, I won't make a difference. Another lie. Anytime you make a change, anytime you take action, you are doing something is going to be different because of the action that you have taken. And a change for one person, if you make a change in the life of one person, forever you have changed the world, at least in the eyes of that one person, because as long as that one person is there, they will continue to see the world from the point of view of a person who have experienced that change that you made in this world. And if that one person happens to be you, why not? Like I said, you deserve it. And finally, what if I fail? Many people don't even bother starting because of the fear of failing. However, there is a bigger truth. A lot of us don't want to succeed because once you succeed, there is the pressure to keep on succeeding and keep on making that progress or the changes that you have made by succeeding. So it's not about what if you fail. Every action you take makes a difference. Every action you take bring you closer to wherever it is that you're working to get to. So instead of focusing on what if your next step does not lead you to your destination, focus on how closer to your destination that your next step or even your first step is going to bring you. Okay, long again. Let's do a quick recap. 1, there's no such thing as I can't. It's either you don't want to, you are not willing to. If the willingness and the desire are there, then there is the possibility. So it is more of a I can, I am, I will. Unless you don't want to, in which case use your words correctly and say I don't want to. 2, I'm not enough. Again, so bad that you couldn't even dare say it to your face. There is no such thing. It's criteria that you are setting. So figure out what the resources are that you need to help you meet your own criteria, to help you meet your own qualifications. Not being deserving. I don't deserve it. You know what? If not you, then who? You deserve it. It's simply a matter of you taking the step to make the investment that you think should be made in order to get the results that are coming at you. 4, I won't make a difference. Any action you take makes a change in the world, and changing the world for one person, even if that one person is you, means that the world has forever changed in the eyes of the person who witnesses that, change. 5, what if I fail? What if you succeed? Every action brings you closer to your destination. Every step takes you closer to your destination. So instead of focusing on spending 2 days talking about what happens if your first step doesn't get you there, well, if you don't do the first step, who's going to take the next step? That is pretty much it for today. Good morning, world. Have a great day.